Amigos de ¿Qué auto compro? Tenemos un nuevo video sobre el IONIQ 5 y esta vez le hemos pedido permiso a nuestro gran colaborador y amigo Melvin Bautista, lo recordarán por el super video de la Santa Cruz, para que Jonas Lee, hola Jonas, how are you doing?
I'm good today.
One of the team leaders with Melvin Bautista and the people of Hyundai bring the IONIQ here to Pasadena for the World Car Awards test drive. Estamos en Pasadena, como ya han visto algunos de los shorts, algunos de los videos, algunas de las historias, probando los autos que compiten por el título del coche del año mundial. En este caso, el IONIQ compite, por supuesto, entre los autos eléctricos. Jonas, tell us what is special from your point of view in this IONIQ 5?
You know, I think IONIQ 5 is the first in our IONIQ sub-brand of all electric vehicles from Hyundai. And this really is kind of embodying Hyundai's mission for, progress for humanity. And so it's a no compromise, all electric vehicle with up to 300 miles of range, incredible capabilities. And so we've maximized the wheelbase, we've maximized the interior for what consumers want, to be flexible and to fit into their lifestyle so that they can, enjoy having an electric vehicle in their everyday life.
Vamos a tener la oportunidad de ir adentro y comprobar qué consigue ese wheelbase alargado que aprendimos en Miami durante la presentación, que este auto, el wheelbase, es incluso más grande que el Palisade, a pesar de que Hyundai, y bueno, nosotros lo pusimos un poco en duda, considera que es un SUV compacto. Nosotros estamos entre hatchback, entre SUV, pero en cualquier caso es un auto compacto y sin embargo el wheelbase es muy amplio. No podemos hablar de las impresiones de manejo hasta dentro de unas 3-4 semanas, que lo vamos a poder probar a fondo en San Diego, y ellas están embargadas, pero ya suponen que con ese wheelbase y con el peso de las baterías abajo, este auto es un auto muy estable. Jonas, tell me about you already tell us about the range. Tell us about what battery do you put in this IONIQ for the US market?
So the IONIQ 5 has an all-new platform called the E-GMP platform.
Which is the performance one, right?
This platform is the base for all of our IONIQ 5 vehicles. This car in its configuration is all-wheel drive.
Okay.
It has two motors, one in the front, one in the rear, and they make a combined 320 horsepower. So very powerful.
It is powerful for this size. And where the engines are, we can open the frunk? We open it?
We do have a frunk, which you can open. We have.
We don't see anything there, right? Yeah. just the frunk. Let's open it.
And so we have a storage
We're gonna
area over here, right? To put some cables and some other items that you may have.
Okay, the engine is central in the case of the Access, or where is the engine?
Yes, it'll be, we have one centrally in the front and one centrally located in the rear.
Okay, perfect. Then that means that you have a perfect distribution of the weight of the car.
Yes, the weight distribution is quite evenly balanced to make for a really good driving characteristic for the vehicle.
What's the part of this IONIQ that likes you the most?
The thing I love about the car is just the flexibility that it gives you. It's a battery electric vehicle, but really, if you go inside, you'll really see the advantage of this new E-GMP platform. There's a lot of interior space, there's a lot of flexibility, enough power to have fun while you're in the car, which is a big point for vehicles like this.
For the customers that are thinking about an electric car, it's very important how long it takes to charge this IONIQ 5.
So the wonderful thing about the IONIQ 5 and the E-GMP platform is that it's made for ultra-fast charging. So ultra-fast charging means that it can accept 800 volts, 350 kilowatts. So this car can charge from 10 to 80% in under 18 minutes.
18 minutos, menos de 20 minutos, you're gonna have around 250 to 60 miles range?
Yeah, so the total mileage is 300 miles, so you get
Okay,
yeah.
a little bit more, yeah,
Right.
250, 240, yeah.
And in addition, if you don't have that much time and you put it on the charger, it can charge in 5 minutes up to 68 miles.
Okay.
And so for every day, you know, when you're around and you're going
Should
on,
be okay. No?
Yeah, no problem.
Many hours in the traffic jam in LA, maybe it's not so okay to see that you miss some battery, but acompáñenos, vamos a ver el interior, nos vamos a mover a un sitio con sombrita para que se vea todo más tamizado la luz, pero vamos a seguir aprovechando el conocimiento de Jonas sobre el interior de este IONIQ 5. Acompáñenos. What charge are we using right now?
So right now, I believe we are charging at 150 kilowatts,
Okay.
DC fast charging, but the IONIQ also has ultra fast charging.
Okay.
So IONIQ can accept up to 350 kilowatts of power, which allows this car to, as I told you earlier, add up to 68 miles in 5 minutes.
Nice.
10 to 80% in only 18 minutes, a little less than 18 minutes actually.
Nosotros no somos usuarios habituales de autos eléctricos y bueno, esta es una experiencia completa en este caso porque hemos venido acá donde hay muchos cargadores. Hyundai tiene un acuerdo con Electrify America. If I'm not wrong, you're gonna be in an agreement with Electrify America, right?
That is correct. So every purchaser of a new IONIQ 5 will be allowed to charge on Electrify America for 2 years with unlimited 30-minute charging sessions.
Ok, les traduzco eso porque es importante. 2 años, 30 minutos sin costo, lo cual es una ventaja más a la hora de analizar la compra de su próximo vehículo eléctrico y sobre todo, como lo decimos siempre, si va a comprar un auto eléctrico, piense que tiene que tener un cargador en casa, porque most of the time, la mayoría de las veces, van a cargar en su casa el auto. En este caso, el IONIQ, con el acuerdo de Electrify America, va a tener cierta ventaja. Y les decía que no estamos acostumbrados a este ambiente, pero está interesante porque hay cargadores de Tesla, hay cargadores de otras marcas y estamos viendo que hay una comunidad de gente, están pasando sus 10-15 minutos en la carga y bueno, cada uno está pasando el tiempo como puede. Nosotros vamos a aprovechar este momento de carga para ver el interior. Como recordarán, ya vimos este interior bastante simple, bastante minimalista y futurista cuando hicimos el video en la presentación en Miami. ¿Qué hay dentro de este IONIQ? What's the most important part of the interior, the things that make this IONIQ 5 different and will make the decision for the potential customers in the future, but in the near future, because we're talking about December is going to be available.
Yes, the IONIQ 5 will be available from December. I think when people come to see the IONIQ 5 in person, they'll see immediately the advantages. The interior space is so big, and it can be, you know, the user does not have to be modified to the space. You know, you can slide the center console front and back. You have really comfortable seats. The driver's seat actually has a leg rest, which will come up and put you in a relaxed position. And we call
That's
it
the position now when you're charging.
Oh,
You're gonna do a nap.
Yeah, it'll go up, and then the leg rest will come out, and you know you can relax while you're charging for just 5 minutes or a little under 18 minutes. And it's a really comfortable position.
Okay, I'm not gonna tell your boss, don't worry.
In addition to that, I think if you sit in the driver's seat, you'll see we have 2 12.3-inch screens, and the integration with you know these tech aspects, it's really well done. But yeah, for me personally, I just love the amount of room. I just love the quality of the interior. These leatherette seats are extremely comfortable, and hopefully your viewers will be able to see them in person and they'll see for themselves.
Hablábamos cuando veníamos hacia el cargador de que va a haber over the air OTAs, actualizaciones en este caso, por lo menos 2 cada año en el caso del IONIQ 5. Y do you mind if we go to the second row? Because
Absolutely.
the space there is kind of amazing.
Definitely.
Let's check it. Vamos a ver la segunda fila de asientos y una de las peculiaridades es que puedes ganar espacio en el trunk, echando para adelante los asientos. Y también, Joshua, you can put it in front a little bit. You recline also.
Yes, the second row seats go forward and backwards, and the seat back also tilts forward and backwards.
Okay.
We also have a armrest for rear passengers with integrated cup holders. And actually on this second row, we have a very interesting feature for IONIQ 5, which is if you look under the second row seats, there is a power outlet. And this power outlet is the V2L function that IONIQ 5 has. And V2L is vehicle to load, and that means that you can use your IONIQ 5 to power other devices. So you could have a fan, you could have a light that you plug in here and you can use it. And there will be an available external V2L accessory that you can plug into the charging point on the outside of the car, and you can plug in any device that you have, and it will allow you to power those devices. And you can use this V2L function to even power another and charge another EV in an emergency situation.
And also we have it in the interior, right?
Yes, in the interior it's located under the second row seats, and probably can't get it from this angle, but it's right here, and that's the interior V2L.
En este caso, el IONIQ que estamos manejando es un production vehicle, como ven ahí en ese cartelito, y tiene una peculiaridad, tiene el techo solar, algo que de momento Hyundai ha decidido no introducir en Estados Unidos, a pesar de que sí lo tiene en el Sonata y que sí va a estar en otros mercados, probablemente el mercado coreano. Importante, todavía no hemos confirmado si irá a México, si irá a Canadá.